Hello everyone, my name is Emma and welcome to SEDA Online. I'd like to welcome you all and I hope you enjoy this experience. And guys, just remember, it would be a good idea if you have some pen and paper. We're going to be doing some exercises throughout this lesson today. Okay, so if you have a pen and paper, it would be good. But for now, sit back and relax, and just remember to leave any comments at the end of this lesson if you have any, or questions. Okay? Learning outcomes today. Let's look. Word order in questions, common verb phrases, and numbers. So that's what our learning outcomes will be, and that's what we're doing throughout our lesson today. First things first, word order and questions. So to start off, we have a question word, verb to be, subject, and then the extra information, okay? The verb to be, are you Irish? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. And you can give extra information, okay? You can say, yes, I am. In my case, I come from Donegal in the northwest of Ireland. Is your name Ellen? Okay, so in my case, no, it is not. No, it isn't. My name is Emma. Is Mary a nurse? So for this one, it's a little bit different, okay? So you would say, yes, she is. No, she isn't. Okay, so in that case, it's different because Mary is a third person, okay? Are the boys home? Again, third person. Are the boys home? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Okay, so they are yes, no questions. The next one is question word. Now we're using the question word in the next part. Okay, so who is she? She is my sister. She is my sister. Yes, you can say that, of course. She is my friend. She is my mother. All these are correct. When is your birthday? For this one, you can say, my birthday is in March. You don't have to give the dates if you don't want to. And then you can also say, my birthday is on the 1st of May. These are all correct as well, okay? Where are you from? In my case, I'm from Ireland, okay? You can also say, I'm from Brazil, I'm from Spain, I'm from Italy, I'm from Costa Rica. All these are correct. It all depends on you as the person. What nationality is Ryan? Again, Ryan is Irish, Ryan is British, Ryan is Chinese, which, okay. Ryan is, you can say Ryan is Brazilian. Who knows? Okay, so again, you have to give the nationality here. It's very important not to say the country. Ryan is Ireland. No. Okay? Whose bag is this? So you're asking who does the bag belong to? Okay, so whose bag is this? Okay, so you would say it's Ryan's bag. So you're telling us who the bag belongs to. Okay? So guys, just to recap, remember, question word, verb to be, subject. Okay? Now, we're going to do some questions. So I'm going to get you to practice a little bit. Okay, so get that pen and paper out that I asked you to. And let's do some practice here. So we're going to start off with yes, no questions. So these ones, as you can see in my answers they're either yes or no. Okay, so the first one, yes, I am. I'm from Dublin. What kind of question would you ask here? Okay, so just remember, the answer is yes, I am. Okay. Number 2, yes, it is. My dog is very friendly. Again, look at the word friendly there and the word dog. Use these to help you. Number 3, no, it isn't. My name is Emma. So again, somebody's asking me my name and I say no. So what question do you think they asked me? Number 4, No, she isn't. My mother is not 60 years old. So look at the words 60 years old and my mother, okay? So use these as guidelines to help you. Okay, so just go through them now. Think about the questions. The questions to these yes, no answers. Okay, just remember, don't use any "weh" or anything like that. Okay, guys? Let's look at the answers now. Don't worry if you're not finished, okay? Don't panic. We don't want any panic, okay? Right. Yes, no questions. Here are the answers, okay? So, are you from Ireland? Yes, I am. I'm from Dublin. There you go, okay? That's a good question. Are you from Ireland? Yes, I am. I'm from Dublin. Is your dog friendly? Yes, it is. My dog is very friendly. Now, I know some of you have dogs, and I know you don't refer them as it, okay? So, I mean, some of you might say, my dog is a she. Why would I say it? Okay, but technically dogs are third persons here, okay? So, if you want to say she or he, no problem. Is your name Mary? No, it isn't. My name is Emma. Again, you can use any name here. If you've written down a different name, don't worry. It's still correct. Is your mother 60 years old? No, she isn't. My mother is not 60 years old. Okay, so remember, is your mother, because your mother, okay? You're using your mother. Now, guys, next one. We have what questions here, okay? So, again, same procedure. Write the correct question. I'm from Ireland. Ireland is a place. Just remember that when you're writing your questions. Ireland is a place, okay? So just think about that. And don't forget question word, okay? Question word, and then subject, and then verb, and then extra information. I'm Irish. Irish, it's not a country, okay? It's not a country. So remember that. Remember, what word do I use for Irish? For all of these, what do I use? And the question word. Think about, don't forget the question word, okay? So, number 3. Sister, okay? She is my sister. So, sister. So, the sister. Think about the sister here, okay? So, they want to know. Sister is a person. So what question word do I use with person? Okay. Next one. John is Spanish. So again, Spanish. Like Irish, what is this? Okay. And remember, you're using John. Next one. My birthday is on the 2nd of May. Okay. So birthday. Time, okay? Think of time when you're writing this question. Time, okay? It's really important to think of time. Answers, okay? So look at the answers. Where are you from? Okay. I'm from Ireland. Again, they want to know where I'm from. Very important, okay? The next one. What nationality are you? I'm Irish. Nationality, Irish. Okay, just remember that. Who is she? She is my sister. Okay, again, she is my sister. Who is she? That's all you have to say. Who is she? What nationality is John? John is Spanish. Again, what nationality is John? We have to use is John here, okay? When is your birthday? My birthday is on the 2nd of May. When is your birthday? Okay? Just remember that. It's very important. When is your birthday? So that is, they are the yes, no, and then what. Now we are going to look at other verbs here, okay? And we're going to use auxiliary verbs, okay? So, let's look at this. Here we have auxiliaries. Look at all the auxiliary verbs. Do, does, okay, do and does. So we're using the subject after. Do you like soup? Do, auxiliary, you like soup, okay? So, auxiliary, subject you, infinitive verb, like, and soup, okay? Next one. Does she? Because we're using she here, we have to use does. Okay, so just remember that. Does she work in a hospital? Answer: yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Do they go to school by bus? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Does Tom speak Spanish? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Okay, so just look at them. Auxiliary verb, subject, infinitive verb, and then extra information. Next one. Question word. When do you have guitar? And that's supposed to be lessons after, okay? So when do you have guitar lessons? Why do we go to school? Why do we go to school? We go to school to learn, okay? Where do you live? I live in Dublin. What time does she arrive at work? She arrives at work at 9 o'clock. Okay, so these are not yes, no. You have to give more information with these ones. So just remember, question word, auxiliary, subject, infinitive verb. Okay, so just take a little look at that before I go on to the next page. Okay, just go over it again in your head. Just remember, if you're not using a question word, it's just auxiliary, subject, infinitive verb. Okay, it's a little bit more information than the last ones because we're using auxiliary verbs here and we're using extra verbs. Okay, right, practice time. And so guys, you're going to do some practice. Okay, look at number 1. Get that pen and paper again and look at number 1 and take a note. What question would you say in this one? I have piano lessons every Tuesday. What question would you ask here? Every Tuesday. You're telling me the time, okay? So what question word would I ask here? And don't forget, question word, auxiliary, subject, verb. Number 2. He is famous because he is very talented. Okay, so you're telling me he is famous because, reason. Okay, what question word would I use giving reason? Okay. I always get up at 7:30. So again, you're telling me time. Okay, but you're telling me the exact time. Okay, so just remember that. You're telling me the exact time. So just let me know what time. Okay, I live in Dublin. I live in Dublin. So again, that's a place. Okay, so you're asking me a question. I'm giving you the answer. I'm telling you the place. Okay. And then number 5. My mother arrives home at 6:30 every day, or 6:30 every day. So you're telling me when she arrives home. My favorite actress is Angelina Jolie. Okay, so Angelina Jolie is a person. So what question would you ask me if I give this answer? Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is give you the answers. So when do you have piano lessons? Okay, so you're telling me, when do you have piano lessons? I have piano lessons every Tuesday. So you're asking me, okay, when do you have piano lessons? I have piano lessons every Tuesday. Okay, so you're telling me when, which is really important. The next one. He is famous because he is very talented. So I want to know, why is he famous? Okay, I want to know, why is he famous? You're telling me because he's very talented. What time do you get up? Now you can say I get up at 7:30, that's okay, but I'm telling you, I always get up at 7:30. So your question would be for this, what time do you get up? Which is okay. I live in Dublin. Again, where do you live? Place. Where do you live? Where, question word, do, auxiliary verb, you, subject, live, infinitive verb. Okay? So just remember that when you're doing all of these. You will see the sequence. Okay? And when you get that into your head, it will stay in your head. So just keep practicing doing that. Let's go on to the next answers. What time does your mother arrive home? My mother arrives home at 6:30 every day. Just remember, my mother arrives, okay, because mother is third person. Who is your favorite actress? My favorite actress is Angelina Jolie. Okay, so I'm telling you who my favorite actress is. So, again, they are the answers to the questions. The next thing we're going to look at is common verb phrases. Okay, so we're going to look at common verb phrases in home and family, job or studies, and free time. These are the three categories we'll be looking at today. So let's look at home and family first. I want you to complete the questions with the correct verb. Okay, so look at these questions. I want you to put in what you think the correct verb is for each one. Okay, these are common, don't forget. These are really common that people ask about home and family. Some of these you will know, maybe not all of them, but I want you to think about the verbs. So just try these ones, okay? So number one, where you from? What verb would I put in there? And remember, you're only using one verb, okay? 2, where you born? Okay, so this, remember, this would be in the past because you're already born, okay? So it's in the past. 3, where? Remember where, when we're using where, it's talking about place, okay? So where do you, okay? 4, do you in a house or a flat? So think about a house or a flat. Like, what are you doing? What verb is it? What verb do we use? Okay. 5, do you any brothers and sisters? So when you're asking somebody this question, what's the verb missing there? Okay, think about what's the verb missing in this question. Number 6, do you blank any pets? Another common question we ask people. Okay, so think about it. Just go through number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just let me remind you, when we're doing these lessons, you will get a handout of everything I do here. Okay, so you don't, if you just want to write down the answer, that's okay, because you will be getting everything we do. But just to practice, if I'm going too fast, just write down the answer and then we can go through the answers after. Okay, here are the answers. Where are you from? Okay, so where are you from? 2, where were you born? Okay, so again, the passive, the verb to be, where were you born? Number 3, what do you do? Okay, what do you do? I mean, I'm a student, I'm a nurse, I am, and so on. Okay, do you live in a house or a flat? So do you live in a house or flat? I would say, I live in a house. 5, do you have any brothers and sisters? Yes, I have. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. Number 6, do you have any pets? No, but I would love a dog. Okay, so again, you're giving your answers to all of these in your head. Okay, so as we go through them, just give the answers about yourself. Okay. jobs or studies. Okay, so complete the questions with the correct verb. Okay, so again, we've had this one already. What do you? Okay, so that is, we've already done that, so that's a little hint there for you. Okay, if we're talking about job, okay, where do you? So if I said to you, I'm a teacher, these are the questions you would ask me. So you would say, where do you? What's the word, the verb here I'm looking for? Number 3, do you your job? Okay, so you're asking another question after. Now, if somebody asked me, what do you? Again, my answer would be, I'm a student. So the questions I would ask is 4, 5, and 6. What school or university do you to? What year you in? Can you give you a hint there? Any other languages? And then which languages you would ask the person. Okay? So again, these are all the missing verbs here. So let's look at the answers. Okay, let's look at the answers. Look at the answers. Okay, so first one, what do you do? And that's what I was saying to you. You would either say, I'm a student, or if you have a job, you would give your job. Okay, so these are the questions. If you meet somebody first and then you ask them, what do you do? And they say, oh, I'm a teacher. Okay. See this one here, guys. Where do you from? That's a mistake there, okay? That should be, where do you work? So just don't worry about that. Do you like your job? Okay. And then the studies. What school or university do you go to? What year are you in? Can you speak any other languages? And then tell them which languages you speak. Free time. Complete the questions with the correct verb. So again, number 1. What kind of music do you? 2. Do you a musical instrument? Which? Okay. Number 3. What TV programs do you? And then put in the missing verb. Do you any sport or exercises? Okay. And what? What kind of books or magazines do you? Little hint there. How often do you to the cinema? So what verb do we use to the cinema? What did you last weekend? So I want to know something about last weekend. Okay, it's an action word, remember. So guys, that's a few questions there. You have to think about the verbs. Okay, so just go through them and see what verbs do you put in. Okay. Free time. Okay, so what kind of music do you listen to? Listen to. I listen to jazz, I listen to rock, who knows? Do you play a musical instrument? Which? I play the guitar. I don't really, but it's an example. What TV programs do you watch? Okay, so what TV programs do you watch? I watch soap operas, etc. Do you play any sport or exercises? Okay, so again, you can say, do you do any sport or exercises? And what sport? I play football. I do yoga, things like that. What kind of books or magazines do you read? Okay, I read horror books. Okay, I read celebrity magazines. Why, I don't know, but some people do. How often do you go to the cinema? I go to the cinema once a month. And what did you do last weekend? Last weekend, I went to the cinema. Okay? So these are all our answers and verbs for free time. And just bear in mind, these are very common questions you would ask in a conversation with somebody if you're meeting them for the first time. Let's say you go on a blind date, okay? And you want to ask some questions to your other person. These are good questions you would ask, okay? So, or if you're on a first date, these are good questions, okay? Numbers. So guys, we're going to finish off on numbers, okay? So how do we say these numbers? Okay, how do we say these numbers? So these ones are 13, 30, 76, 100, 50, 150, 360, 800, 1500, 2500, 13,500. Okay, so these are numbers that people can find difficult. Let's go over it again. 13, 30, 76, 100, 50, 150, 360, 800, 1500, 2500, 13,500. So let's practice saying them, okay? So I'm going to say it and I want you to say after me, okay? Let's go with the first one more time. 13, 30. See the difference between 13 and 30? 76, 100, or you can say 100. The next one is 50, 50. Get that, 50. 150 or 150. 360, 800, 1500, 2500, 13,500. Okay, so I just want you to practice saying them because again, these are tricky numbers. Okay, so just practice. I want you to keep saying them. Say them out loud. Who cares who hears you? Nobody cares, okay? So just say them out loud because you need to practice and it's good to get these out loud. Okay? So guys, I hope you enjoyed the lesson. And again, I want you to leave any comments or questions if you wish. Okay? If there's anything you don't understand, if you need extra practice, please let me know. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.